Hello, and welcome back to the channel. We're those nerdy guys. I am Bones, and with me, of course, is the handsome Logan.
Breaking news!
Yes, big news for Xbox.
Fucking big news.
Big news for gaming in general.
I was in the toilet when you texted it. You sent me it, and I replied back to him like, what does this mean? I was like, there's no way this just happened.
Yeah, it came out of nowhere. Right, okay, we'll say what it is. I'm sure you already know what it is from the headline and the title and everything. It's basically Microsoft is acquiring Activision, the troubled publisher of Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, and Diablo, and the deal will value Activision at $68.7 billion.
In cash. I seen a
cold hard cash.
I seen an article say something like, "Oh, in cash is like 1,000 briefcases."
Phil Spencer walks into the room.
Leads an army of like just money men.
Yeah, it's Microsoft's biggest push into gaming, and the company says it will be the in brackets third largest gaming company by revenue, behind Tencent and Sony once the deal closes.
Tencent, that's the Chinese one, isn't it?
Yes, and you can't defeat the Chinese.
CCP. Communist Party.
Yeah, this came out of nowhere. I didn't see any rumors or anything at all.
There was rumors last year, but I wasn't sure if it was people just talking out their arse.
Yeah, you kind of get that.
There was like, after the Bethesda deal, they bought ZeniMax, the publisher who owns Bethesda and all their studios. There was like, the subreddit gaming leaks and rumors, whatever it's called.
Yeah,
I remember someone was like, they're looking at like EA and Activision, like something like that will happen. And everyone was like, you're talking because the guy, like, it came from like 4chan, out of all places. That usually lies come from there. But someone was right. Either it was a good guess, but like, this is absolutely, I just could not believe what I seen when I seen that.
Oh,
I just saw the image, the classic Xbox Plus, and it's like Activision. I was like, nah, it's just like a partnership.
It's just Photoshop.
This is not real. I seen it was like Xbox official. I was like, something not right with this.
Yeah, and then you see big Phil Spencer as well.
Yeah, Daddy Phil.
Daddy Phil tweeting it.
Daddy Spencer. The hero.
But yeah, obviously Phil Spencer tweeted it, and then in quotations, some other things he added towards it were, your typical like sort of bloody corporate talk, but I'll say it because it's Daddy Phil.
The corporate speech.
Yeah, we're looking forward to working with our talented, dedicated friends across Activision Blizzard. As a company, we're committed to our journey for inclusion in every aspect of gaming among both employees and players. Added is, as we empower everyone to play, we can build the best, most engaging, most fun entertainment ecosystem anywhere on Earth.
Oh, it's so corporate.
We can't wait to create the future together.
Cloud gaming, man. It's a big part of it as well.
Woo.
Mobiles. Because they want to put cloud gaming on mobile, so this is a chance to put your Call of Duties and all that on mobile.
Aye,
so basically,
they have mobile games.
Yeah, you can get modern. I know they have their mobile games, but now you can get like the
modern
mainline games on mobile using the xCloud technology.
Wild.
And there's no better place to do that than Microsoft right now because they've invested billions and billions of dollars into cloud infrastructure. Oh, I got to do that for some of my degree courses. It's not work, so unfortunately, I know some of this stuff. But yeah, it's absolutely mad. And they are the the company to be the sort of leading the line. Because remember Stadia?
Oh, Google Stadia.
Yeah, when you were like,
I was like, what?
What's that? Like that was like a cloud machine, and then the Xbox was like, I put it on Game Pass, but you get your cloud and that, and then it's just made. No one's spoken about it since. So rest in peace, that. But what does this mean, Bones? What does it mean for everything? Good
question.
Now, is this a good thing or a bad thing? That's the real question.
Now,
Xbox, we love Xbox, so it is. I'm going to admit it's a bit of a monopoly going on here, but it will go through. You know why? Because Disney bought Fox, and that went through.
Very true.
But no one cared. The internet didn't care because X-Men joins Marvel. To me, this is like great games, potentially. I know they're not great right now. I heard Warzone's just a mess and whatnot.
No.
But like, hopefully they can weed out the bad people at Activision, get rid of these Republican corporate schnills that have no right to be in gaming. Like Phil Spencer is a gamer.
Yeah.
Bobby Kotick is not a gamer.
Bobby Kotick.
Let's talk about him for a
dick.
minute. Obviously, if you don't know about him, he's just a fat little loser.
He's a worm, pretty much.
He's got the allegations of sexual assault and stuff like that against him, and he still remained in charge.
Really messed up stuff.
He loves firing about 1,000 employees and then giving himself big juicy bonuses.
Yeah.
He is literally scam. He's the sort of person that, like, if I seen him, I'd probably say something like, no, you're a dick. Like, maybe that's fine. I'm not like him. I'm not.
You're trash, bro.
I'm not a thug. But he's a horrible human being. And I think a lot of people are saying right now is, oh, why is he still there? Why is he still in charge? Why is he still like, part of the email chain with all the big, like the CEO of Microsoft? I can't remember his name. No, I can't remember. I can't pronounce his name either. But like, yeah, he's like with him, and it's like Bobby is in there, and it's like everyone's like, well, why is he there? Why has Phil not got rid of him? Phil, because obviously a few months ago, Phil actually said, they're rethinking their relationship with Activision because all the allegations that was going on in that company, because apparently half the men in there are creeps that are in charge.
Yeah, like weird sexist pigs, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah. And he came out and said, we're rethinking our relationship. What better way to do that than to buy them?
Yes.
Weed them out yourself. Went full Thanos. He's like, fine, I'll do it myself. But yeah, but it doesn't go through till
June 2023.
Next year.
Yeah, so it'll be
summer
it'll be
next year.
Yeah, so
summer next year.
As we are aware, that Bobby Kotick will still be in charge
of Activision Blizzard
until the deal is finalized. But then after that, Big Daddy Phil will be taking over.
Yeah, because everyone's like, why is he not getting rid of him now? I was like, I don't think he can.
Yeah.
They're in the middle of buying them. They obviously, I don't know how any of this stuff works. I'm assuming it's like they offer shareholders, blah, 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 legal stuff.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way he can just go up and go and just get rid of them.
You can't just tweet it and then it's going to be like next day.
Trust me, I wish we could. I wish he could do that. I'm sure he wants to. He probably has to pretend to be like friendly with the fat. No, watch my language. But you know what I mean? He's a piece of shit.
He has to be civil, I guess.
He's a piece of shit. He can't be civil with that little bastard in charge. Stupid prick.
I know. Right. So, what do you think is going to be the future of, well, I guess, all of these game franchises?
Yeah,
because a lot of them are essentially...
World of Warcraft belongs to Xbox. Tell that to someone back in 2008.
Yeah.
They would think you're insane. Like, never
Crash Bandicoot is owned by Xbox now.
Who cares about him though? Really?
I like Crash though. Nostalgia
is kicking in there. But yeah, like, I've all the franchises. You pick that.
That was the first one that came
Diablo.
Diablo.
I just bought the second one on bloody PlayStation.
Now look at you.
So I don't think they can actually put these games in Game Pass until it's complete. I can't remember. See the Bethesda deal. When did that? You know how they announced it? When did the games get actually? Was it quite quick?
Bethesda deal. It wasn't straight away, but
I know it wasn't straight away. But was it? It wasn't until they officially bought them, or was it before that? I actually cannot remember on the top of my head.
I'm pretty sure it was like relatively like quick.
It was quick.
It wasn't too long.
Yeah, it wasn't too long, was it?
Whereas this, I feel like, obviously, like we were saying, it's not going to be finalized till next year.
Yeah.
I mean, it could come sooner, but
they'll
like
probably get
I don't know.
challenged about Monopoly crap, but it's going to go through either way.
Aye, yeah.
America is a capitalist country after all. This is
yeah.
what they live on. This is what they live for, is money.
It'll be interesting to see what happens anyway, because you have so many franchises on there. Like I know we're not concerned about it right now, but obviously Call of Duty, PlayStation pretty much has like the exclusive rights to like a lot of their DLC.
Not anymore.
And stuff. You know how they have that stupid things where they got like, I don't know, they got Spec Ops for like a year before Xbox. Yeah, stupid stuff like that.
Yeah, I hate that. Yeah. But now it's like, question is here's the question. Is Call of Duty going to be exclusive to Xbox and PC?
See, that's right. Okay, I think we should get into that. That's a good discussion in terms of like part of this deal, right? Is Xbox acquiring all of this, and a lot of these are obviously on PlayStation as well. Mm-hmm. So yeah, what does it mean? Are Xbox going to sort of just say no? Obviously, we spent all this money. You don't spend all that money necessarily.
This is Bethesda all over again for me. Everyone being like, what's happening with these franchises?
Yeah, because you don't know. It's all like up in
and
the
everyone
air.
Was like, well, why would they,
why'd they spend all this money acquiring it?
No, but like, it was like, why would they ignore the base PlayStation when they can earn so much money from it?
Yeah.
But like, even that was a question. They were kind of like being like, well, we won't leave anyone behind, blah, blah, blah.
I won't alienate
But I'm pretty sure he's actually come out and said something like, we don't want to leave the PlayStation community behind. But it's still a bit... Yeah, but you kind of said something similar when it came to like Starfield and all that, but then it was exclusive. It's like, you don't spend this money and then put it on your rival.
I know, like
maybe PlayStation gets Candy Crush. Who cares?
Give them Candy Crush. I'll do.
But fix Call of Duty for one. I haven't played the last two.
I think there's a good chance for like Call of Duty just to get like fresh in general.
Yes,
like a whole
fresh.
Like different outtake. Not releasing it every bloody year.
Better work culture, because we've all seen the leaks and the journalists reporting from people that work at Activision how awful they are.
Yeah,
they treat their employees like crap. Xbox, ever since especially the last few years, have apparently been really good in regards to that sort of situation. So you're going to hope fresh culture, new leadership, better leadership, more to the point, will make better games because people are going to be happy.
Well,
You won't get good games if people are unhappy. It's pretty simple. If I'm happy at work, I do nothing. So my work doesn't want this. But you know what I mean? Like, when you feel really unhappy, you're just not motivated.
No, but yeah, exactly. It is the sense of like, it's like a train effect. If like if you have someone in charge that is like a piece of shit, like Bobby, it's gonna trickle down, and then other people are gonna sort of like almost like replicate that behavior, which is obviously what a lot of them have done there, and that's gonna affect the work and just affect like the product of what they're putting out.
A lot of it was at Blizzard, as far as I'm aware as well. The whole allegations, and a lot of them left, and left because they wanted new challenges. Sure you did, you nonce. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's absolutely mind blowing. Like Diablo, World of Warcraft, Overwatch, it all belongs to Phil, not Xbox. Phil.
Phil owns it all.
Daddy Spencer is on it. But yeah,
it's so weird to say that though.
I just can't. I can't. Who has no games now? PlayStation fans. I do have a PS5, so we're not full fanboys. But
No, I know. We play into it a bit more because it's funny.
Clearly, Phil took the abuse to heart, and he's taking it a bit. He's taking it too far a little bit,
Oh,
I feel like
the thing you sent me, by the way, that I can't get in my head, is the one where it's of Harry Osborn.
Oh,
And
that
it's
one.
It's like PlayStation fans. It's like, I have nothing left except Spider-Man.
So good.
Oh, because they were going on for so long like that. Oh, we've got Spider-Man. What does Xbox have? Nothing.
Everything.
We own you now.
Literally everything. I always like the hint. He always says though, like, wherever Game Pass is, these games will be on Game Pass.
Yeah, which is
So I feel
amazing.
like it's like Sony have to accept Game Pass if they want Call of Duty in the future.
Well, I'm pretty sure Phil had said that
he has said that some franchises will remain on PlayStation.
Aye.
But there will be some exclusives.
He also expects PlayStation's like some sort of like replicate Game Pass in a way, which
Of course they will.
Of course
they will.
Because as of a while,
That's what
they've
everyone
been
talks about.
pulling like their PlayStation, like, was it Now subscriptions or something like that?
It's because they don't really show it off. I forget it's even there sometimes.
Yeah.
Where Xbox are always talking about it.
Yeah. Oh,
for good
and
reason.
Game Pass numbers as well. There was that was shown out as well.
25 million?
25 million.
subs.
Yes.
So, and it's only going to go up.
Well, especially with this, yes.
Yeah, like, when Starfield comes out, for example, it's going to shoot up again. Yeah, I just think it's a win for gamers, this, when I think about it. Kind of. Like, it's a win for me, because I'm an Xbox fan. So, like, on Game Pass. But Modern Warfare, since it's next year, I don't think Modern Warfare 2 will be on Game Pass. And they still have their deal with Sony this year. But that ends this year, as far as I'm aware. But obviously, it is going to
They
end.
still have, like, contractual obligations.
Yeah. And this
like,
is Modern
sometimes.
Warfare 2 that's going to come out is the one game I'm actually... We'll talk about it in the anticipated list, but that is going to be on my list. Because I loved the first one.
Yeah.
And especially when that first one came out of Warzone, which was fucking, amazing at the time.
solid.
At the time.
Yeah.
Now it's just crap.
I know.
For other reasons. But,
That's for another time.
yeah. But
But yes, the future is looking very bright, I would say. We'd all say.
I just can't believe they've done this. I can't believe you've done this. Like, I just remember seeing it. I was actually like sitting in the toilet, and I was just like, "What the fuck? What have they done?"
Oh,
Like, they did it. They've done it.
I know. I can't believe it. It's so surreal. It's just so like. It's just because
They now own like how many studios they own now? Like 30 plus.
Oh,
well over that.
they own like all of the PlayStation studios that have gone to like
They own
pretty much
Blizzard.
hell.
I hope this brings Blizzard back to the glory days, because they have been nothing but crap the last few years. Mainly, like Overwatch 2 and Diablo 4 have been, delayed. There's no date for them anymore.
Yeah,
So, like, what's going on with those games?
I don't know.
And I feel like with them in charge now, there's going to be like a focus and this new leadership, and then you might actually see quality games come out again, especially from Blizzard. Let the Blizzard people do what they're good at.
Yeah, what they're known for.
Keep the corporate people out, because that's what happened. Activision got the claws in, and it completely ruined everything.
Yeah.
And I've seen it on other YouTube channels and all that. These corporate shrills. I'm not going to name them, but like I've heard them at the time this happened. Everyone thinks Activision the big bad. Well, guess what? Spoiler alert, they were. People might know who I'm talking about. People might not, but I know. And then, like,
Corporate's always going to get in the way. They're always going to think they know.
I know
best.
we sound like we're obviously Microsoft are corporate as well. We're sounding
Yeah, I know.
We're
We're not blind.
The portal sees the portal.
The
The
bottle?
the pot sees the kettle sort of thing.
Aye.
That waves at the kettle. Pottle? What the fuck is that?
What, the bottle?
I'm just too excited right now. It actually woke me up today when I seen that. I was like, oh, this is really, really good news.
I know.
Well, if you're a PlayStation fan, probably not that great.
Not the best
Just
for you, no.
No, that's buy everything. That's such a
Buy everything.
that's such an awful thing to say.
Yeah, not a lot of people are like
Yeah.
afford to do that.
Yeah, I just didn't go out for a long time, didn't speak to people.
Yeah.
Saved up.
Yeah. Well, anything else to add to this wonderful day?
We spoke about the Call of Duty stuff. That's where that happens or not. It's it's a different question.
Yeah, whether what happens like that's yearly.
Modern Warfare 2 is going to be on PlayStation because that's out this year.
Yeah.
Presumably. Will there be yearly releases still? Yeah.
I almost hope
Will that happen? Will give them more time? Give them like each studio 4 years? Maybe give them something else. Maybe give like Infinity Ward, after Modern Warfare 2, give them another game. Let them go like make a game you want to make.
There's so many talented studios as well that are stuck in just doing like like multiplayer. You got like Beanox and like Raven Software and stuff like that.
Wasn't all at one point? I remember
all like stuck.
Yeah, like everything in Activision, as far as like I remember the end of last year, someone reported, can't remember the top of my head who it was basically just like every studio in Activision is working on Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Call of Duty in some way. You get Raven who does Warzone and they're doing walkouts all the time because of Big Bobby's the prick is at the top. It's like, why is he still here? How is he allowed? Why does he keep giving himself bonuses? Oh, not even worse. He'd say things like this. It was our best and most profitable year ever at Activision Blizzard. I'm going to fire 1,000 people of QA people, like the testers, that test if games have bugs. And look at that.
Talk.
Look at that when he fires them. Vanguard and Cold War were buggy games.
Vanguard is like the I think it's pretty sure it's the worst performing Call of Duty in like 14 years.
Yeah,
sure.
something like that. Yeah, the sales came out and they're not good. I mean, they're still good for COD. Like if that was an hour game, they'd be like, oh, that's good sales.
Yeah.
But in terms of Call of Duty and the juggernaut it was poor.
Yeah, far from it.
Last year was actually pretty poor for the Battlefield on COD, so kind of sucks. But
yeah,
I think Infinity Ward are kind of just carrying them now because they're the only studio. From you get the leaks and stuff like that. They're the only studio that hasn't had bad leaks. It's like the game's in good shape. It's going well. The sound design for Modern Warfare, the first one from 2019, was amazing.
Oh, yeah,
it was like Battlefield level. I thought like when you shot someone, it felt like there's a punchiness to it.
It was very surprising.
Yeah, because it was new. It was like, was it the same engine? But they basically redid the engine, so it's more a sort of between realism and the arcadey style.
It's like a
and
mix
some
of
Call of Duty fans didn't like that, but fuck you. Like you had your arcadey shooter like Cold War, where it's like everything moves like I remember that Vanguard one where everything's moving like 100 miles per hour. It doesn't. I hate that.
There's
I
been
prefer
too
it to be
many
a bit slower, like Modern Warfare was.
Yeah,
but it's just Game Pass.
Yeah,
Get Game Pass.
You don't have Game Pass now. Now is
Mass Effect just landed in it. Get Game Pass.
Yeah, Mass Effect Legend Edition, of course, which was number 3, number 4 for me in our Game of the Year list.
Last question: what does PlayStation do to counter this? They're gonna have to do something.
Kidnap Phil Spencer.
Give us your money. Because what's Sony worth? I'm just gonna guess. It's like 100 billion plus. And everyone thinks Sony can. I'm seeing people saying Sony need to buy Take-Two. Rockstar, who own Rockstar and whatnot. Not gonna happen. Can't afford that. Sony aren't Microsoft.
I don't know what they
Microsoft are a $1 trillion company. Sony are what, 100 billion, 200 billion tops? I can check quickly, but the first thing that came out was Wikipedia. I don't even want to use that as a reference for this. But
I know. I don't know what they can do.
What are they gonna do?
I feel like they're gonna have to acquire something.
It's still gonna be a really good year for PlayStation and PlayStation fans in general.
Oh, of course.
They've got some absolute juggernauts, God of War and potentially Horizon, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So they've got a good year coming, but it's like, are they gonna buy it? Are they gonna Ubisoft? I don't know. Like EA? No, I can't afford that. That'll be like an Activision level sort of payment you need.
It won't be long. Xbox will buy them.
By Sony.
I mean, by EA.
Xbox buys the earth. Like, it buys everyone. Everyone's under a Phil Spencer. It's just him at the top.
Oh, Xbox and Disney battling out.
Just don't know who they can buy.
I don't know. I'm sure we'll see something at some point.
They will.
Anyway.
I think they will.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let us know what you think.
Yeah. Let us know what you think about this acquisition for Xbox and, just what you think is going to happen in terms of like the future of gaming with this. Because it is a big shift.
Yeah, this is huge. This has changed gaming. For the
Oh,
good.
yeah. 100%.
Not for the good, but like, this has changed gaming forever. I think there's going to be more acquisitions of studios now. You know, I just hope the creativity of independent studios and whatnot does not die out. You know,
like they just keep producing good games and solid games, which is what everyone wants, really.
Yeah, definitely. It's like I think there's studios like Larian. It's either Larian or Larian. They made a Divinity Original Sin RPG. They're an RPG studio.
Oh, right,
and they're making Baldur's Gate 3,
Oh.
and that's a game I'm ecstatic for because I loved Divinity Original Sin 2. But they're their own studio, is what I'm trying to say. Like,
they're independent.
they literally started off like the first Original Sin and 2 actually was crowdfunded. So like they literally like they are an independent studio.
Oh, nice.
I wouldn't be surprised after Baldur's Gate and if that really hits like lands well,
Performs well. Yeah.
I think it won't be long for a big studio to eyes them up.
Xbox.
Let them Xbox, if you're going to do it, like you need let them be their own creativity. You know, Xbox needs more single player games as well. Now they own basically shooters.
Big time.
They own shooters basically now. They literally do.
They kind of do, don't they? Yeah.
They own, you know, Halo, obviously Gears of War, Doom, Wolfenstein, Call of Duty, Overwatch.
That's so wild.
That's 6 juggernauts just right there.
That is crazy.
I'm probably missing a few. Like, am I missing
a
any?
few, yes. Not like I can think of right now.
But like that's 6.
Those are the main.
Those are
those
those.
like big hitters.
They own basically all the big hit shooters, all of them. Obviously, you can get Battlefield, but you know, Battlefield are in a bad place right now. But what other big shooters are there? Yeah, I get CS:GO and all that. I know that, but like,
well, I'm sure you'll know what they are anyway.
That's you know that's insane. Anyway.
I know, but yeah, anyway, that is enough for today. Of course, we could talk forever about this, and then
I could. There'd be more information.
Yeah,
there's probably more information coming out right now.
There'll be more information that'll be coming out as we are talking.
Things we're saying are probably wrong now because there's more things coming out right now.
Well, I'm fine with
Always happens, but
yeah. But yeah, that is enough for today, and we will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.
Goodbye.